Hello students, today's session is on gas turbine. So it's a crash course or the quite revision aspects of JNT syllabus. So here we are going to talk about the basic concepts of gas turbine. The gas turbine basically deals with the fluid called gas, especially when we are going to talk about the difference between the gas turbine or difference between the gas power cycles and vapor power cycle is that the gas power cycles there is no phase change as air example air is being involved, whereas the vapor power cycles are the fluid it also uses the fluids which are like water where the phase transition is possible. Such type of fluids being used in the case of vapor power cycles like steam power plants, whereas in the case of gas power plants or gas turbines we are going to use air like fluids which are having no phase transition capability. That is the basic difference, and the basic principle working behind the gas turbines is that Breton cycle or Breton or Joule cycle. It is also called as a Joule cycle. It is named after behind the persons who are being involved for generation of or development of this concept. And later on, when in the case of gas turbine, the heat energy is being converted into kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy in the in the turbines it is being converted into the electrical energy with the help of alternator. So the basic classification of the gas turbine involves, based on the cycle of operation, it is being divided into, or it is being classified as open cycle, closed cycle, and semi-closed cycles. Then based on the thermodynamic cycle, Atkinson cycle, Joule cycle, or the Breton cycle, it is being classified. Then based on the fuel type, we are going to classify it as the solid fuels. There are certain gas turbines which are going to use the solid fuels for especially in the case of combustion chamber, and liquid fuels and gaseous fuels as such. So this is a basic classification based on the fuel type. Then type of the shaft used: single shaft, twin shaft, and double shafts. Okay, split shaft, that is also called as a split shaft. Then based on the type of the compressors employed, centrifugal compressors, axial flow compressors, based on the applications being used. So these are the basic classifications which are going to deal with the gas turbines. Application point of view, these are basically used in the marine applications as well as in the case of transportation, and also it is being also used in aircrafts. Then we have classified based on the cycle of operation as open cycle, closed cycle, as well as semi-closed cycles. Let's talk about the some concepts regarding the open cycle associate with the respect to closed cycle, and we'll go for the efficiency of this open cycle, closed cycles. So first we'll go for components of the open cycle. Open cycle basically deals with the components of the compressors, combustion chamber, and turbines. And there is no component called as a condenser being involved, or the heat exchangers. And in the case of open cycle, the air, especially the air is being used. And this predominantly the application point of view, if you look, these gas turbines are being used in aircraft engines. And in the case of open cycle, the air is being sucked and it is being combusted, or it is being compressed to a high pressure, and it is sent into the combustion chamber where it is heated to a very high temperature, like as such in case of 1200 1000 to 1200 degrees Celsius. From there it is fed into the turbine section, where the expansion process will take place. All this process, expansion and compression process, will be accompanied with the adiabatic process or isentropic process, where the entropy remains constant. And from the after coming out of this turbine, the whatever the gas like air is being used, it is left into the environment, it's not being circulated. So that type of cycle is called as an open cycle. In the case of open cycle, the circuit itself is very simple, and we don't want to require any extra component like condenser, and there is no necessity of extra cooling arrangement, as well as the entire, if you look, maintenance is also very easy. But the problem of fouling and scaling is predominantly observed in the case of open cycle, and it also leakage problem is also eliminated in this case, but cooling arrangement is also not necessary. These are some few advantage as well as some few disadvantage of the open cycle. With respect to the closed cycle, there is an along with the cycle there is another component called as a condenser. If you look at the efficiency is given by 1 minus 1 divided by rp to the power gamma minus 1 divided by gamma, where rp is nothing but pressure ratio. Pressure ratio is equal to p2 by p1, that is equal to p3 by p4. So this is all about simple concepts on basic gas turbine cycle.